Hi there Scorpio, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your monthly intuitive reading for September. Scorpio, let's get started. Plenty of cards to get through here. I'm going to begin by choosing an overarching message or theme for you from the Rider-Waite. We will then go through the oracle cards before getting out your tarot story. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. It is the Nine of Cups, the card of wish fulfillment. And it comes to the person not that just, oh, I want my wishes fulfilled, but who's worked for it, is proud of it, can sit there and say, you know what, I've put in the effort and now, it is starting to pay off. Got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as it comes out. Maybe some of you have overcome great challenges, have seen the big picture, have moved away from the self-limiting beliefs, the victim mentality, whatever. Something like that. You have overcome the challenges and now you're really starting to reap the rewards. It's a really beautiful, beautiful energy. I absolutely love that. Let's go to the oracle cards and see what else is in the story for you this month, Scorpio. That one's poking out. Angel assistance. Yeah, no matter what you believe, Scorpio, I believe that we all have a spirit team, maybe loved ones that have passed, our spirit guides, ancestors, totem animals, whatever it is to you. And the thing is that they generally don't interfere in the 3D earthly plane unless we ask for it. But if we ask for it, they always respond. And keep in mind that the way they speak to us and give us the messages can come through metaphor, can come through dreams, can come through number sequences, can come through the very subtle signs. So we need to be tuned and we need to look for them, right? But it's saying that all you need to do is ask if you need assistance. Abundance. Wow, okay. Wow, Nine of Cups and abundance. Could be abundance in love, could be abundance in emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, could be financial abundance. I'm loving these cards so far, Scorpio. Let's go to the Work Your Light. Couldn't we all do with a little bit more abundance right now? There's a time where things have been a little bit more restricted in all areas, and most definitely financial for many people. Money is an energy. The less it's moving around, the less there is that can flow. Taking this one, I just threw half of them across the room, but that's okay. Okay, it is Answer the Call, Scorpio, and I have seen this for about 3 signs so far. I'm only halfway through these readings. It says, what is your soul calling you to do? And this is my card of, awakening to our deeper purpose, the work that we are really meant to be doing here in this life. Maybe you have a talent or a gift that you would like to move into using. Maybe you would like to integrate and align your work with your passions and what you truly do. If you do that, as I say, you never work another day in your life. There is a deeper call within you that is wanting to be looked at here, that is wanting to be answered. So, and I think a lot of us are going through that at the moment because we've had this moment of pause, not everyone, but some of us. And if we look back at life before the pandemic, a lot of it seems really insignificant and really meaningless, especially things like consumerism, having the latest things. We're now coming to the realization of what really matters. Love, family, community, kindness, having our base needs met, all of those kinds of things. Let's get you one Yogic Path card. They're really flying around the room today, as you can see. Taking this one here, Tapas. Okay, so let me get that one for you. So this is the card of self-discipline, guys, and it says that you've gotten to where you are, sitting maybe quite pretty, because of self-discipline. And it says that you have been committed to becoming the highest version of yourself. The next evolvement will require refinement of your inner strength. Maybe stepping outside your comfort zone, gaining strength, or moving through fear. Interesting. It's a beautiful energy. And maybe that's what you have been doing, Scorpio, and that's why you're starting to actually reap those rewards. Let's get the tarot story out for you, Scorpio. Waiting for the first cards to flip or fall. Not whole stacks of them. Alright, we'll go for this one. The Lovers. Okay, interesting. That's in your present position. It can be about partnerships. It can be around big decisions of matters of the heart. Blocks or challenges. We have the King of Swords. It could be around truth or communication. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. We have the energy of Temperance. And the outcome result energy, we have the energy of Justice. Got some really big energies here, Scorpio. 3 major arcana out of 4. Going to have to clarify that for you. See where this is going. Let's clarify the Lovers. Oh, with the Lovers, oh my gosh. Okay, I'll probably grab another Rider-Waite for that in a moment. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Look, maybe it's a double partnership situation here. Maybe owning a business with 2 couples. I'm not going to rule that out. Let's clarify the King of Swords. With the 8 of Cups. Okay, yep. Let's clarify the Temperance energy. And the advice from Spirit or Tarot. Four of Wands, beautiful energy. And let's clarify this Justice. Nine of Swords. Okay, I've got the Temperance at the bottom of the deck also. Alright, interesting energies here, guys. I'm going to grab one more for the double Lovers here. Judgment. Alright, it's making a lot more sense now. Guess what's at the bottom of this deck? 8 of Cups. You have the 8 of Cups here. You have 2 Lovers. You have 2 Temperance energies. Okay, Scorpio, look, it's judgment time in a situation here. Double Lovers and Judgment. And we're beginning this reading with Judgment. We're ending it on Justice. So there's a sense of some kind of adjustment that needs to happen in a situation. And, you know, what you're truly seeking is a greater fulfillment here. 9 of Cups. That's the outcome. That's where we're heading, but there's a sense that there's going to need to be a justice and modification, a change in a situation in order to get there, right? Now, double Lovers, I mean, a couple of things here. This could be two partnerships, 2 couples. 2 couples maybe that have been living together, maybe that's past its use-by date. Maybe 2 couples that are in business together, that's possible as well. And maybe it's time to go your own way. Maybe there's been conflict, not too sure. But if it's not that, you know, a double hit of something just basically accentuates it. So you could be dealing in the realm of, you know, your own romantic partner or soulmate here, or this could be, you know, another strong connection with another person in business or friendship or something like that. Before the Lovers was a card just of, you know, soulmates and twin flames and things like that. It was a card of massive decisions, right? Big heartfelt decisions in your life. So you might be making a really big decision in an area in order to get some kind of liberation for yourself. Because with this Judgment energy, there is a sense that whatever this relates to for you, and it is a general reading, so you'll need to link it to your situation, that there was an element of confinement or it keeping you small, keeping you from the full, you know, the full fulfillment that you can truly achieve in your life, the full abundance, you know, So that's what I'm seeing here. It's time to, the angel's trumpet has sounded saying, hey, this is the final call on this situation. It's time to make that big decision, the big decision that you may have been putting off. It's time to bring this to justice. I'm waking you up. Time to close the cycle potentially, because judgment's the energy that comes before the world in the major arcana, which is the last card. This is getting ready for the final judgment, the last call. Are you going to complete the cycle? What are you going to do with it? This is the card of second chances, of forgiveness. It's time for a final action. But ultimately, the result that we want from this is liberation, right? To rise above, to free ourselves from anything that might be holding us back from getting to that full wish fulfillment that we truly desire. So it is also a card of karma. Maybe it's time to bring a karmic injustice to a head. Justice energy here, something that's held you a little stressed for a while. We've got the Nine of Swords here as well. So that's what I'm seeing, guys, in your present situation or the past that's led up to this as well. Now, the advice from, sorry, no, this is not the advice, this is the blocks or challenges. King of Swords and Eight of Cups. Okay, it's time to see things clearly, Scorpio. The King of Swords is the energy that wants you to have all the information, to see all the details before you make that decision whether to move on from it or not. The King of Swords is about truth, honesty, vision and clarity, authenticity. And the King of Swords sits on this cliff top looking out. It's got the eagle-eye perspective. It's asking you to see the big picture of what might be going on in a situation and use that vantage point to make a decision that's going to have you claim your victory. You could also be dealing, with an air sign here, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That's possible as well. We also have, the card of Libra here with the Justice energy, with the Lovers too. I didn't mention that, you could definitely be dealing with Gemini energy there also. So we've got strong air energy in this reading. But ultimately, there could be a truthful and honest communication that needs to happen with this other couple, with this other partner, saying, hey, I'm just not sure if I'm getting what I need in this situation. I don't think I'm getting the full emotional fulfillment. I feel like maybe my missing piece, my ninth cup, lies outside of this situation because I feel like I'm playing smaller than what I really should be. I'm seeking something greater. That could be the honest communication, or maybe just the truth that you need to wake up to within yourself. Maybe that's why it's a block or challenge. It's like getting really clear and honest with yourself about this situation, and that's what transforms the situation. That's why the King of Swords has the butterfly motif here. Now, the Eight of Cups is about, there's been a certain amount of fulfillment in the situation for a period of time. Lover's energy, there was connection, be it in romance or business. There was creative chemistry here with this person. But there's come a point where you've realized there's a missing piece that can't be filled in this situation. You can never get to the 9 or 10 of Cups in this situation. That's going to be the outcome if we bring justice to it. So the person in the Eight of Cups makes that decision to turn their back on the situation and go in search of the ninth cup. And I think this is the awakening here that we're having, that maybe we need to go elsewhere to truly reach the full potential in love or business. Advice from Spirit or Tarot, the Temperance energy and the Four of Wands. Okay, well, the Four of Wands, the Temperance, I'm starting there, I'm getting confused. The Four of, okay, let's start with the Four of Wands, sorry. The Four of Wands is it's a foundational energy, right? And it is one of my living your best life cards. In the Rider version of this card, we see the couple celebrating, having a wedding, having a party in front of a beautiful home. And I really feel that, Tarot or Spirit is saying that, maybe that ultimate sense of stability that you are seeking might be somewhere else, right? We've just had come on from the Eight of Cups. So it's like, I feel like you're doing the preparations now in order to seek your best life, You got close with the situation, but it's not it. That's what I'm feeling. Number 4, you want a stronger foundation. And the Temperance energy is about, getting the right ingredients in place within yourself in order to attract that. This angel is doing that spiritual alchemy with those waters of life, with those cups, rebalancing. The Justice is going to come in as the great rebalancer. But this is about you getting yourself in the right position. And it's when you get yourself into a really stable position, mentally, emotionally, and physical. The triangle is the most stable structure. That's when, we start attracting it. And that's when that path forward is revealed to us. It's also a card of being guided here with the Temperance energy. And we have 2 of those, right? I think what's interesting about this version of that's Judgment, by the way, again underneath there. What I find interesting about this version of the Temperance card is like the 2 cups are here, right? And it's almost like those 2 lovers cards. But this person here is kind of waking up to the fact that this is not it. I'm having a deeper awakening here. I'm feeling like I'm being called somewhere else, right? Answering a deeper call. Remember, we had it in the Oracle card. So I feel like there's a sense of leaving these 2 cups, leaving these partners, leaving these people, leaving the situation because you're being guided somewhere else. And there's that sense of awakening. So that's what I'm seeing here is the advice from Spirit of Tarot is like you're being guided somewhere else. Pay attention to the signs. This is the 11-11 formation. The angel assistance that talks to us in those moments. So look out for the signs. Now the result energy here, and I probably will pull a clarifier because we've got the Justice and the 9 of Swords. So this says to me that there is a certain amount of stress associated with this situation. The 9 of Swords can be the overthinking, the over-analyzing, not too sure, how to kind of bring this to a head and move on to that 9 of Cups. And the Justice energy is the energy that there's got to be there's got to be a modification in the situation to bring those karmic scales back into balance. This is number 11 as well. We've just come from, I know it's the 4 of Wands, but it shows the 11-11 formation. There's a sense of synchronicity and synchrodestiny involved with this. And, with the Justice energy, there can also be legal proceeding for some of you, divorce, separation, business contracts, seeking legal advice, child agreement, business contracts, all of that kind of thing. So I'm just going to get another card for that combo from the Rider-Waite. I mean, you're coming out, your overarching energy is the 9 of Cups. So I feel that you are moving on to that and the victory is yours. With Justice, the victory is for the person that it should be with, not the person that wants it. It's about bringing, that honesty and integrity to a situation. And it's like the 9 of Swords, guys. That's a 9. It's not quite a 10. So there's a sense there that we need to bring the Justice to a situation to tip this over to a 10 and complete something here. There's a completion that is wanting to happen. There it goes. Hanged Man. Okay, interesting. That's card number 12 in the Major Arcana that comes after Justice, right? So there's a sense here that we need to potentially take a new perspective, a new viewpoint on this situation. And maybe that is going to be the enlightening moment that releases us. The Hanged Man as an energy asks you to surrender to what is and have acceptance of the situation, have acceptance of whatever the outcome is, because ultimately this is where you're heading, to somewhere far greater and to wish fulfillment. So, whatever happens in this situation, it's all happening for a reason to move you to that place. Now, the Hanged Man can also mean that might be a final piece of information or truth to land in order to bring this to justice, right? So there might be a missing piece that we're waiting for, and that is going to be the piece that allows you to tip this over to a 10, a completion, to tip this over to world energy, the great cyclic completion, and claim your victory. And remember, we've got the Temperance card twice, which is the major arcana that follows on from the energy of death. That is going to be the great soother here, to soothe the cycle after this comes to completion. But keep in mind, this is all happening here, Scorpio, so that you can answer the deeper call and that you can move closer to your wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups, that's where you're being led. Scorpio, it's going to be a big month for you. I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Wish you all the best with it. Keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it won't be everyone's reading this month, but I believe there's always a piece for someone in these readings. Feel free to leave me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.